Once the smartphone king, BlackBerry controlled corporate communication worldwide, but today it's barely remembered. What happened? This is the rise and fall of BlackBerry and the wisdom it teaches us about success and failure. Back to the future. Founded in 1984 as Research in Motion RIM, BlackBerry started modestly in Canada, developing two-way pagers. Their vision? Seamless mobile communication for businesses. The first pagers were for dispatch services like police or taxis, but soon professionals wanted one too. By the late 1990s, BlackBerry became the symbol of professionalism and connectivity. People loved its quirky all-in-one design and the satisfying click of its tiny keyboard. It bridged the gap between mobile phones and personal computers. You could check your emails on the go and reply with a satisfying clickety-clack. And because it connected directly to your office email, you didn't need separate devices. It was the original DOL gadget. Its growing popularity caught Wall Street's attention. After going public in 1997, RIM reinvested its profits into research and development. It created new ways for people to connect and communicate. For example, their instant messenger allowed quick text-based conversations. So while other companies chased the next big thing, BlackBerry focused on making work easier and more efficient. That gave them an edge. By the early 2000s, BlackBerry was unstoppable. Their sleek devices offered secure emails, QWERTY keyboards, and instant messaging. Everyone whose anyone used them. CEOs, politicians, and professionals relied on them to stay connected. It was the OG status symbol. The brand was so strong that many ditched their clunky laptops just to have a BlackBerry. It wasn't just a device, it was a lifestyle. You had a BlackBerry, you were in the know. You might even hear people say crackberry because they were so addictive. Plus, the business kept booming. Revenue doubled, then tripled. Every quarter was better than the last. Competitors tried to copy them, but no one could match BlackBerry's appeal. For a while, it seemed unstoppable. But what goes up must come down. At its peak, BlackBerry had over 80 million users globally. Wall Street praised it, and competitors feared it. But dominance can sometimes blind you. While the world embraced touchscreens and apps, BlackBerry clung to its quirky keyboard and email focus. They kept improving what they had, but ignored the elephant in the room. Their lack of touchscreen options put them at a disadvantage. As Apple and Android innovated, BlackBerry's user base shrunk. In hindsight, it's obvious what they should have done. But in the moment, it seemed risky. Touchscreens were dismissed as toys and apps were seen as distractions. There was also internal turmoil. Co-CEO Jim Balsillie pushed for touchscreen models, but co-CEO Mike Lazaridis wanted to stick with keyboards. The struggle for control weakened RIM and slowed them down. To make matters worse, competitors started offering their own versions of instant messaging. Slowly but surely, BlackBerry's lead turned into a liability. In 2011, they introduced their first touchscreen phone. The Torch 9810. It was supposed to be a game changer, but it flopped. People were used to swiping and tapping, not poking and prodding. Just 1 year later, the company announced its first ever loss. Investors panicked. Was BlackBerry losing its touch? This continued until 2013, when their market share collapsed. The company that once led mobile innovation had lost its way. So what can we learn from this epic fall? First, success without adaptability is temporary. No matter how dominant you become, if you don't adapt, you'll eventually lose your edge. Second, don't fear innovation. Embrace it. Innovation doesn't mean abandoning what made you successful. It means building on it. Third, past success is no guarantee for the future. Even if you have a string of wins, complacency can be your downfall. BlackBerry taught us valuable lessons about life and business. It reminds us that humility and foresight are crucial for staying ahead. The hubris and comfort that comes with success can be dangerous, and often the greatest risks can turn into the greatest opportunities. If only BlackBerry had been more open to change, maybe they would still be a major player today. But that's the nature of business and life. You must constantly adapt, or you'll get left behind. It's a sad end for a once great company, but their story serves as a powerful reminder for all of us. Resting on our laurels is the fastest way to failure. Every day you face choices that shape your path. Will you stick with what's familiar, or venture into the unknown? Will you chase the shiny new thing, or double down on what you know? Your journey is yours alone, But remember, the road less traveled often leads to greatness. BlackBerry's story isn't just tech history, it's a lesson in vision, virtue, and wisdom. If this inspired you, hit like. Share this story with someone chasing success, and hit subscribe for more powerful stories from history's greatest companies.